Hi Gemini, welcome to your, what is this? This is a bi-weekly reading. Okay, so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. General reading, obviously. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Only please for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Guys, if you haven't already hit the like or subscribe button, feel free to do so now. Please subscribe to my channel because it really helps support my channel and keep me making these videos. Also, do you guys want to learn how to read tarot? Let me know because I'm up for doing those videos. I think I was thinking about doing it. Oh Lord, my crystal just dropped. Why have I only got one over there anyway? It's because this is quite spongy. I was up for doing that a while ago and then I just never did. But if you guys let me know what you want to see, I'll do it. Yeah, so a lot of cards dropping. Okay, didn't want to say this, but Gemini, somebody that you've held as a pillar, a love person. It could be, why are we coming out of focus? It could be, you know, an older relative. It could be an older male figure. For you, some of you, this is your husband type, your baby father, whatever. I don't know, this person's dropping out because that dropped, the rose quartz dropped, and then this dropped, and it's like they're both obviously pink, and it shows like a long-term relationship. So let's get some clarity on what the heck that actually means. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Only please for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, I know what that card is. Infinite. I feel like some of you may be stuck in your thoughts at this time as well. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Only please for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Walk on. What's going on for Gemini at the moment? Epiphany. You're on your lonesome. You're doing it by yourself. You don't need nobody. You're looking within and you're finding out what's going on. What do I need? You're realizing that the outer world is influenced by the inner world. That is literally so true. Two of Raphael, especially when it comes to love. Infinite source, truth, I'm going to pop that out there. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom, please. Let's see something else. What else? Let's get a bit of clarification. How did we get there? We got there because there was a lack of equilibrium and balance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo, or this person may just seem very opposite from you about how they go about things in their day-to-day life. You may find yourself butting heads with this person quite a lot, and it was actually a situation that may not have been working that well, but yet you were still somehow in it, okay? You know, you needed to learn, you needed to be in this situation because you needed to learn patience, and like what I said, that the outer realm is actually influenced really strongly by your inner world and your inner reality. So you may be at a place where you just really want peace and you're not looking for any kind of conflict or drama. You may have been at a place where you wasn't sure what to do for quite a long time. So even if you are still in a connection or still have a title or whatever in a relationship, you are spending a lot of time by yourself at the moment, Gemini. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom only, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's clarify some of these cards, shall we? Why is this here, Gemini? Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this here? Why have we got so many reversals? Oh, they're definitely reversals. Page of Pentacles here in reverse. So this is not receiving what you thought you was going to receive. This is not being able to nurture yourself or take care of yourself. This person may have been a little bit of a financial drain on you for whatever reason. Now, it doesn't mean that you're spending all your money, but sometimes when we get around certain people, somehow your money just kind of it just kind of, what's happening? So yeah, maybe this person had that kind of effect on you. Two of Raphael, why did that pop out for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Oh, could be going back to somebody that you love, Gemini, because we got the Six of Wands in reverse. You may keep going over and really thinking about a love connection that you had, possibly with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Right, so we're at an epiphany moment because you need to be brutally honest with yourself. You may have said something as well to this person that was really, really how you felt. And then just like peace, peace out from there. or they could have done this with you, vice versa. I feel as though someone may be saying, oh, you're really immature. Again, there's a strong difference here of opposites. Because Sagittarius is your opposite sign, and we've got the number 9 here, and this is actually the card of Sagittarius. So you're opposite in a big way. It may be in the way that you think. One person may have really almost dinosaur-like mentality, you know, with how they go about things, plodding along, very sure of themselves, very sticking to the same route or same routine. And you may come in a bit more like a whirlwind, like, hey, I feel this way today, tomorrow I don't feel like that. And this person may be like, what the heck do I do with Gemini? That's why we love you though, Gemini. You know, that is what's amazing. I always say this because I know I always slag off Gemini men, but it's the Gemini bounce back. It's the Gemini, like the youthfulness of a Gemini, no matter how old they are, that always like gets me. Like I love being around Gemini, especially Gemini women. Gemini men when it's not love situations, you know. But yeah, so with the solutions cards, there could be love offers that are coming at you that aren't really, not with the solutions cards, but that aren't really wanted, okay? And I feel like it may not necessarily be because you don't necessarily want this person, but there's like you're going through a very twinny phase. Like there's very clear differences that you're experiencing in your outer realm and reality, but there's also very stark differences within you. So one day you may really want that and want this person, and then the next day it's like, no, I really don't. And not to be the old cliche, oh, 1 minute you're like this, 1 minute you're like that. But I just feel like there's a lot of inner conflict going on in you guys at the moment, and some sort of outer conflict as well. So yeah, with the Knight of Cups, it's like, this person's trying to hit me up, but I ain't really here for that. With the Temperance card, it's about, you know, learning to have patience and abstaining from things. So this is, don't fuck with somebody just because you don't want to be alone. Don't sit on the phone for hours gassing someone up because you're bored. You know, Gemini, you know where these things lead, okay? Don't do it. But I feel like you're really not going to. You're really focusing on yourself at this time. Again, I'm seeing a woman here that's really upset, really upset, an argument. Now, it doesn't have to be a woman. For some of you, it could be a male, but this could actually indicate a argument with a female relative or female friend around you. Again, it could be a water sign or somebody that just has really strong feelings. You could be arguing with somebody that you have really strong feelings for, okay? It could be this Sagittarius man or Virgo man or whatever, any sign, you know the deal by now. But yeah, I see some sort of argument or some sort of upset here, and it's like you're wanting to give some sort of offer, or give some sort of, or somebody wants to give you some sort of offer of love, or you want to give it, but the advice here is to wait because the situation isn't stable. Somebody needs to get stable in their emotions before they do this, okay? With the 8 of Michael and the 7 of Pentacles, now that you've released yourself from whatever this is, you know, you're going to go through this period of upset and the person you're dealing with, because I feel like it's upset on both sides. But once you've released yourself, do not jump into something new or start, even if it's just, you know, starting a new project to take your mind off the fact that you've had a bit of an argument with the person you love. Give yourself the time, because that's a big message here. Time to be alone, okay? So next 2 weeks you may need time to be alone. Yeah, it's Christmas and people will be like, oh, you shouldn't be by yourself on Christmas. Well, not everybody celebrates Christmas, number one. And number two, if you need time to be alone, you need time to be alone. I see you guys waiting on something to actually come through for you. This could be finances as well, that you're waiting on, some sort of money. I feel like you could have been really stressed out about finances as well. You know, money can make people argue a lot. And it could be to do with a job as well. Sorry, just thinking. You could have started a new job recently or not be receiving as much money as you would like or as you thought you would have. Yeah. So with these two over here, we're going to clarify anyway now with the love cards. But I see you thinking, I don't know if this is just, forgiving and learning. I don't know if this is just going back into your head, thinking about when it was nice with this person, or you're actually thinking about a different connection with somebody else. It'll be different for, you know, very soon, just very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that now, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So focus on that which you desire, Gemini, because it is about to happen for you. And I'm getting a lot of mental energy here as well. So infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only, please. Why is this card here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? Why are these cards here in regards to their love life? I feel like a lot of it is kind of love life and a bit about career. A bit about career. The person that you're dealing with could feel like they're not mature enough for you, or you could not feel mature enough for somebody. Yeah, see a bit about career. And then why is this here? Upright or reverse? I'm going to upright it, but then we're going to see upright or reverse, see upright. Let go of control issues. Don't worry. You can think all you want, but, you know, until that thought has had time to mature and actually gather enough momentum and energy to become physical matter, it's just a thought. So no point overthinking things, you know, just let it go. If you want something to happen as well, letting it go is the best way to make it happen. Write down your thoughts as well, like the ones that you want to happen. I can't even tell you how many things that I've written down and forgot about them, and then I'm like, it happens, I'm like, oh my god, I remember writing this down. But the things that I really like wanted may take a bit longer to happen sometimes, because it's like, oh, I'm like, oh, when's this gonna happen, you know? So religious factors, you and this person, or this connection, or this period of being alone in your life, or just going within, that sounds so deep, being alone, but you know what I mean, is because of religious factors. Now, I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. This came up in reverse. Listen, friend, you're meant to be growing, you're meant to be learning. There's somebody or something that is part of your spiritual journey. This person will push you to expand in an uncomfortable way. You may want to criticize the fuck out of them. They may want to criticize the fuck out of you. But, you know, they're here for that reason. Now, with the Epiphany card coming up with the Page of Swords, if this is indicating you, Gemini, because that's your energy, and this is indicating your person, this person may seem really well-travelled or well-known, or even just like really philosophical and like they know a lot. They may seem critical, and I always say the thing about Virgo was originally represented by the angel. So this person is almost as if you put an angelic being here on the earth. Now, does that mean they don't make mistakes? Hell to the no. It means that they do what angels do. They observe, and then they try and give you what it is that you want based off of their observation. Off of your energetic alignment, they will try and, you know, match up, or I don't know, like feed you what you need, or I don't know how to really put that into words, and I don't know if, you know, I feel like a lot of enlightened Geminis may understand that, and some may be like, what the F does that mean? But yeah, angels literally watch you. They enforce the law of attraction. So this person is like a law of attraction magnet for you. When you're around this person, or when you're around this person, things may really start to happen in your life, and it may be scary, like, because some of the things that are happening, you know, you may be giving attention to things that you don't want, and then they happen, and you think, right, this person's bad luck. And when I'm right, what voodoo, what juju this person working on me? They're not working nothing. It's just that they're part of your religious and spiritual evolution. So being around this person, you mature, your vibe goes up, or vice versa, okay? Could be the absolute opposite way for some of you guys. You Gemini could be the one that is more mature spiritually, but I always look at like the first 3 signs as the bubbers. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody who has a sun in the first 3 signs, that's your soul energy. I always say this is a little baby, they're here to learn. But yeah, obviously it depends on the rest of their chart. They may have, I'm not going to go into all that kind of stuff right here, but yeah, so I feel like when this person or this situation transpired, you wasn't having none of it. You was like, I'm not going to do this. I don't want to deal with this person. They're working juju. They scared you, okay? You was dealing with someone that was a little bit scary. It's a little bit intense. But that was just what it was, because it's kind of time for you or them to grow up now, Gemini. Okay, with the Passion card, clarifying the Knight of Cups in reverse and the solutions. I feel like somebody may have a real cool passion for you, or you may have a real cool passion for them. With the passion card here, it's definitely, you could be dealing with somebody who's very passionate in general. It's definitely, you know, there's definitely a passion between you guys, but I'm thinking like, why is the Knight of Cups here in reverse? Why is this love offer not wanted? Why, when they came to you or you came to them, there was that, yeah, don't really know. I feel like this person wants to build a home with you, but at the same time, it's like they don't want to. But I feel like, yeah, you're going to be feeling passionate about this person. And attraction, there's going to be a lot of attraction between you and this person coming up, okay? Or you could be about to meet somebody. If you've been going through a period where you've been alone, you are definitely about to meet somebody. Even if you've broke up from someone or you're still in a relationship but you're alone, I do feel like you're about to reconnect with someone or meet somebody that is part of your religious or spiritual evolution, because I really do feel you try to refuse it, but obviously the universe, Most High, don't work like that. You can't say no. It's not one of them things. It's all right, you're being a little bit funny, or you're it's a bit too much for you. We'll give you some time, and then, yeah, this is time, right? We'll give you some time, and then you're about to grow up. You're about to learn today, as they say. So Two of Michael, an attraction. So I feel like, yeah, there's a big attraction here, but it's like somebody's not... Why? Just, sorry, I've got to go in a minute, but let's just clarify. What is this? Why is these cups not being wanted or received in the right way? Why is the water on the floor? Like there's so much emotion, but no emotion being directed to one another. The emotions are just being poured on the ground. It's being wasted. Why is that happening? What is that about? Why is that happening? Because somebody won't rest, or somebody can't get over a heartbreak. Someone can't get over a heartbreak. Look, in reverse, you see how you got the Three of Swords pointing at his heart, and then you see the little sword there. This person's so heartbroken that if you, or this could be you could be so heartbroken that if somebody comes towards you, you're ready to cut them down and shut them down with the truth. But it really could be your person, because that is kind of how that Virgo energy stays. Like they will make you feel a way about yourself just because they're telling the truth. They're telling the truth because they've watched you and observed you for a minute. But somebody may be struggling to get over a heartbreak. Why is the love offer not wanted? Who don't want it? Why is it not wanted? Gemini. Seem like you don't want the love offer. Why? Because you want to create something a bit better for yourself. Or again, this person does scare the fuck out of you. You think they're some fucking magician or some kind of witch. You think they're working something on you. But love, that's just the magic of love. That's just the magic of the universe. Not a lot that can be done about that. So sorry, Gemini. And I feel like it may freak you out a lot, because certain things you can't actually explain away. You can't make sense of it. And that's what will be like, oh my God, nah, something's wrong here. I can't explain this. With Eight of Michael, I see you waiting, putting time into your finances and career. So this person may be waiting to come towards you, or you're taking a break from a relationship or a connection, not putting as much time, effort and energy into that, and focusing more on your finances and career. It's something that's real and tangible, because whatever this is, it can make you feel a little bit like, whew, like I don't understand life. I thought I understood the real, what was really going on, but this person makes me feel away. One time I spoke to a Gemini, and this Gemini said, this was like the sweetest, but also like the rudest thing. I don't think it's meant as a compliment, but I'm a weirdo, so I was like, oh, quite, I don't know. But they said, speaking to me is like, this is, no, when I say it, it sounds really bad. Speaking to me is like when you watch a horror movie and you get really scared, and then you have to watch like The Simpsons or something after it to like get you out of that mind zone. Like, I don't know, whoever this was for you, Gemini, it's like they woke you up. It's like, wake up now, wake up, okay? What, you know, the physical isn't exactly what you thought it is, and this person, or again, it could be the other way. Switch it to how it applies to your situation. But they were like, wake up now, and it was scary. And I always say that, have you guys had that feeling where you are trying to, like, where you're physically asleep, but you're trying to wake yourself up, but you can't help but go back to sleep? In the first stages of awakening, it's like that. Or you may even see something or feel something that scares you, and you're like, no, I want to go back to sleep. But, yeah, I don't feel like you're allowed to do that anymore. I feel like it's kind of out of your hands, Gemini. 5 of Cups. Crying over spilt milk. Now, there may have been something that didn't work out for you guys, but there is definitely still a connection, a love connection there for you. It may not have worked out the way you wanted it to, but it's there. So, why is this? Let's clarify, because these were random clarifiers. Let's just quickly clarify these. We didn't talk about engagement, but we will. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this here? And why is the engagement card over here? Oh, do you see the soulmate? And do you know what's mad? I was really going to put that on there, but I thought, actually, I'm going to put it there. Do you see these two? This is soul energy. This is sun energy, solar energy, creation. The sun is a physical representation for source, for the divine. It gives us all life. Without it, we wouldn't be here. So your fire is literally your spirit energy. Fire is also purification, burning. Any certain germs and shit cannot withstand a certain heat. You know, if you burn somebody's body, it's not, well, obviously like cremation, whatever, it goes into dust. The energy still stays the same, but it literally goes into the atmosphere and changes and becomes part of trees and whatnot. But yeah, so this is like showing a big spiritual connection between you and this person. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini as well. Those are strong energies. You've got Scorpio here, we've got Sagittarius, but this person's so different from you. So different from you. It's like, really? Is this my soulmate? Yeah, they are. I don't want to throw around twin flame. And I always say this, I don't want to throw around this twin flame word, but if I was going to say, this looks kind of like it, kind of. But anyway, so I see some sort of engagement, okay? Whoever this is or whatever this connection was, it will stay on your mind, Gemini. And I feel like it stays on the person's mind. With these two coming up, you've got a telepathic link. So when you're thinking of them, you best try, know, trust and believe they are also thinking of you. Telepathy isn't talking the way how I talk and then I wait for somebody to respond. Telepathy is showing the same thoughts, feelings and emotions at the same time, okay? So you definitely have a link. Now, you could be getting engaged for some of you, going back to this person, you know, taking this time out and going back to your relationship. Even if you haven't ended it, you're just like, oh, I just need a bit of space. And, you know, being more engaging with them, or actually saying, you know what, let's do this. Let's get engaged. Maybe your guy, your Sagittarius guy, he proposes to you. But for a lot of you, it will just be like, you know, really engaging with them, talking with them, getting to know them. Look at how this person's looking at you, or, yeah. I feel lost that for words then, but like they're looking at you like, right, I didn't know that about you, you know. So it's high levels of commitment. This person's really got their eye on you, Gemini, or vice versa. You've really got your eye on the prize, the 2 of Raphael over there. Let's see. Okay. Religious factors, Queen of Wands. So you are magnetizing, you are alluring, you're pulling in everything. You're so creative. Look at you coming up as this queen right here, Queen of Wands, even though you are the Queen of Swords as well, definitely. But you're coming up as a magnetizing force, a law of attraction, powerhouse. And it's all because you're going through this deep, intense transformation, or, you know, really observing and really without judgment. So observation isn't, oh, she's doing that, I don't know why she's doing that. Observation is like, she's doing that. Why is she doing that? She's doing that because she wants love. She's doing that because she wants money. Oh, it's because she wants love. Okay, so we're going to give this to her. That's how the Virgo energy kind of works. Not like, oh, she's doing that because she wants love. Like, it's not nasty like that. So I feel like you could really be looking at some of your past actions or the person you're dealing with is looking at themselves and their past actions and just observing as to why things went the way they did. Hindsight is amazing, you know, and I feel like you want to do things differently, and so does this person. So passion card, and then the moon reverse. So you can't deny the passion anymore, guys. Oh, it's too much. This is also things coming out. It doesn't have to be like, oh, somebody's been cheating and nah. Like, it's like, you know, the feelings, the passion that you have for this person, or the passion that they have for you, they can no longer hide it, okay? It's very clear for everyone to see. Now, for some reason, this attraction feels like a bit of a burden, because I feel like this person's so different from you. It's like, okay, I have this attraction to them, you know, there's this connection here, but what do I do now? Like, where's this gonna go? We're so friggin' different. I can't see us moving into a house tomorrow and living a happy life. Like, what do I do? So I feel like some of you may be feeling a little bit burdened with it, or your person may have a lot on their case. They may be dealing with a lot as well. You may be feeling like you've got a lot going on. For some of you, the person that you really want or is really interested in, it's just a lot of conflict, a lot of mental conflict. This person brings a lot of anguish, or it's a stalemate situation, even though the attraction is definitely there. But like I said, with the 10 of Wands, it's like, I'll do it, you know, I want to be in this with you, but where is this going? There has to be a point to this. When can I put down the wands? Yeah. So, I feel like for some of you, if somebody made a love offer to you and you felt like they just wanted to rip off your panties and leave you and go, the truth has come out that maybe they actually had a lot more deeper feelings for you. Or if they made out like they had such deep feelings, oh my God, I love you so much, it was actually they just wanted to rip off your panties and go about their business. Yeah, I feel like you'll be abstaining from sex. For some of you, celibacy, or this may just be a period where you ain't really getting none. I feel like you'll be really focused on your career. 8 of Michael. Why is this death card here? So there's going to be a big change in your career and in your focus. You want to transform the way you have been thinking about finances, or been thinking about the things that you are willing to grow and partake in. Infinite Swords, can we clarify the death card? I want to say the person that you're dealing with is scary. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Some money or something didn't come through, or a relationship or a connection never blossomed or grew the way you would think it would. For some of you, this could be indicating something about a child as well. So I'm really sorry if that is. It doesn't look super, but yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles, for some of you, this could be a pregnancy that didn't go full term. So my condolences if that is the case. But yeah. That obviously is a message for a small portion of you guys. I do feel like for a lot of you, you want to change what you're actually able to offer, or what you're actually giving to people. So if you feel like you've been giving too much, you know, you want to change that. Yeah, or if you feel like you haven't been able to offer your person what it is that you want to. Some of you, there could have been 2 connections that you've been putting effort, energy, or money or time into. I see a situation, a long-term situation, or one that was set up like little family life and whatnot ending, and then you going into that period of being by yourself, overthinking. Like I said, look, these are all the cards. So this is basically saying the exact same thing that I said throughout the whole reading. Then overthinking, then ba-boom, soulmate connection happens. I've got so much passion for you, and you've got so much passion for me, but where's this going? What are we going to do? You could be dealing with a fire sign that's a bit grumpy. Someone may have given up on the connection because they just don't see it. And they don't trust somebody. So you may not trust this person, or they may not trust you, but you two are really soulmates. 1 minute. 6 of Pentacles here. The Tower card. 8 of Pentacles. Find the Ace, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I see somebody making a strong judgment that turns out for the betterment of everybody. You could get some sort of raise or promotion, but it's after a period of deciding to not invest into something. I feel like there could have been an element of charity as well in some of your situations. Like you could have been really charitable and kind to somebody, or You may have been working for free. Oh, there we go, one of my favourite cards. Or felt like you was working, but felt like you was basically working for free, doing like loads of like overtime and stuff and not getting paid for it. Don't know about you guys, but I can't work for nobody else. That ain't my vibe at all. So creative project, yay Gemini, this is a great card. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and created and reignites passion towards your life. You've got like two of my favorite cards here. Whenever I see this, something that you've been working on trying to manifest is about to happen for you. Like literally, you could definitely be doing a real creative, like a physically creative project or something like that as well, but something you've had in your mind's eye is about to happen for you. So there's nothing to worry about. This card is, this card is powerful, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe and this situation is under perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. So if any of you have been worried about anyone work, because look where it fell on top of this bit. So if any, this is the they must be working juju bit. So if anyone's worried about that, don't worry, okay? If people are, if you know, if you're in, I saw 3 cups, I'm not gonna, 2 women and 1 man. So if this is a third party situation and you're worried about, you know, love rival or whatever, or somebody working a little something, don't worry. You don't need to. Or like I said, if you're in a connection and this person makes you feel such a way that you're like, nah, this person must be this and that, don't worry. It's not that. And I think, yeah, probably the person that you're dealing with ain't even working. The other, if there's a love rival, they probably ain't working nothing like that. But I feel like they'll have a strong law of attraction of, you know, wanting this person as well. But everything's happened for a reason, basically. So you're safe in this situation under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. I did also see forgiving and learning for some of you. It popped out, so there may be a situation, someone's done pissed you off or done you wrong, basically. And you may need to forgive them and let it go and learn from it. Well, we always need to forgive. Everything's an opportunity to forgive when people do us wrong. So, or we feel like they've done us wrong, you know. I'm not one of them readers that are going to start being like, oh, the karmic and blah, blah, blah. How do you know you're not the karmic? Like, come on, man. I dislike that kind of stuff. But anyway, the ocean. Ooh, some of you maybe wanted to take a little trip, okay? Or just spend time near water. Epsom salt bath if you can't get to the actual sea. But the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. And lastly, let's just see what energies are working for you and what energies may be challenging you at this time. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Infinite Source, Truth, Knowledge and Wisdom only, please. I feel like this reading, it's like on and popping. I don't know if you know it. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable, but like a switch has just been flipped. It is on and popping when this person comes into your life, and whether you like it, whether you're ready for it, it's happening, Gemini. So buckle up, honey. So what's working for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising at this time? What is working for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising at this time? Jupiter returns, benefits. Okay, so the 4th house and the 9th house. Again, 9th house, this is, you know, our religion. And you've had the religious influences card. This is expanding your mind, philosophy, belief system, travel, other cultures, connections to other cultures and other places. So travel may be a big thing for you. But this can also represent our husband, ladies. So you may have, you know, that husband figure come back around. At the beginning of the reading, we had the pillar knocked down, and then we had the husband card come out. So for some of you, a connection with a husband figure or someone that you viewed, even if you weren't married in the eyes of the law, you probably were married in the eyes of the angels. That connection may be leaving your life, or it took a knock of some sort. Some of you are reconnecting with that person, others of you are not. You're you're going to meet somebody else. But this person is also that husband type figure to you. So infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only, please, for what's challenging Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, yourself in your own mind, because you keep talking shit to yourself. Don't do it, Gemini. But yeah, sorry, this is also luck, you know, this is big luck coming into your life, and just big learning lessons, forgiveness. It's kind of the energy of Jesus. It's like Jupiter in Pisces, kind of, even though it's just Jupiter, but yeah, Jupiter return. You may be having your Jupiter return around this time as well. So third house, is what's challenging you is you in reverse. So you could all be out of sorts at the moment. Again, I keep getting this like really strong opposing energy to Gemini, something that's very different from yourself. So it may be really making you question yourself, question a lot. You're now questioning what you value in a connection with somebody else. You're now questioning how you really feel about yourself. These questions are actually influencing the money that you're making as well, okay? Because your self-worth is your net worth, honey. So figure it out, darling. It will take time. It will take a bit of time because it is your own energy here, but it is something you can definitely get a strong grasp on. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I hope that's given you some clarity. Again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care. Bye.